Good morning, Alexa. It's Wednesday. I realized that I was supposed to go on Tuesday. I say we just shove the schedule back because we're about the day behind. So I can do Friday and you can do tomorrow unless you don't make one tomorrow, in which case we'll just start next week when, your applications will be basically in and I'll be done with Symphonicron. So, we should talk about the trip via the phone. I've emailed with my mom a little bit. I haven't had a time to phone call anyone, including my parents and my sister, just because the only free time I have is really early in the morning or really late at night. I actually got an hour and a half of a break right now, until 3:30, and I was off at 2. But for between classes, I was going to take a nap because I really need it because rehearsal yesterday, well, the production meeting after rehearsal ended at 11:30 p.m. and I had an 8 a.m. class. So I got back to my dorm really late and then had to get up really early and I'm already tired. But anyway, what was the point of saying that? I don't remember. My brain is just off today. I'm sorry. So this is going to be a really random video and possibly longer than it should be. We should talk about the trip. Your idea sounds totally fine. I know my mom checked the train, and it was I think $84 round trip for both of you, which is not half bad. I mean, it'd be $40 for Megan, $40 for you. I think that was what she meant. If you really, really, really want to drive, that's fine. It's a long drive, and if you get stuck in traffic, it sucks. Also, the area is a little confusing, and I won't be of much help because I don't really know it very well. Don't let Megan drive. I love her dearly. I love her dearly, but she needs a lot more practice. A lot more practice. But yeah. So we can figure that out. The bus might work. I don't know where the bus would let you guys off. I know the train station is about a 10-minute walk from my dorm, so it's not that bad. But we'll call each other this weekend and figure that out. Let's see. I started dancing when your phone came on. That was the most energy I've had all day, so thank you. All your work, that sounds terrible. I'm really sorry you have so much stuff to do. I really hope it gets better, and at the end of the semester, you'll be a second semester senior. So soon. Just wait 3 weeks, 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks, 2.5, 1.5. Brain is off, I said. But yeah, so you can push through it. I believe in you. You'll be great. Your college applications will go really well. Your class about lies/integrity. Integrity is actually probably a better way to phrase it. It still sounds awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And also, first, I'm sure your essay was fantastic. And second, I guess you may not have sounded so knowledgeable about the subject, but the thing is, why would you take a class on something you're knowledgeable in? It's something that interests you, but if you already know everything about it, there's no point in really taking a class unless you're lazy and trying to get an easy credit, which colleges don't want to see. So I don't think it's a problem at all that you might have seemed to not know much about the subject, and I still think it's fascinating, and you probably are just gonna do so well. Mood swings. That makes sense that you had mood swings and it turns out it was your period. I do that too. I get really emotional. So it's not necessarily moody, it's just I've been saying it. I'm sorry. Anyway, I guess what happens for me is I get really sore for some reason, and that makes me moody, but I also get sad and depressed, and it's happened before where I've spent the entire time of having my period feeling like I was going to pass out. Feeling as if I was going to pass out. I don't know though. I'm in one of those phases. It's been coming and going. It got really bad last night, and then it got better when I got back to my dorm, and then it was fine, I think, during dinner or whatever. Oh, speaking of dinner, I'm really happy because our call today, instead of being 5:30, is now 6. And so instead of getting out of choir at 5:30 and having to get across campus in 0 minutes, I get to have half an hour to eat dinner and change and get across campus. So that's a little better. I really have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, so I'm feeling much better today. Hopefully I won't get dizzy again tonight. We should talk on the phone. This weekend is pretty busy. Saturday, I think, is all filled up, because if I'm not busy with Symphonicron, I'll be with my mom. But Sunday, we have a matinee at 2, which will go to about 4. Then we'll have Strike, and then we have the cast party, which is whenever Strike ends. I don't know when it'll end. So anytime Sunday morning would be good. Otherwise, it'll probably be pretty late at night. So you should let me know about that, when you can do that. Let's see. So, Ben texted me. Hold on, when did he text me? He texted me halfway through my 1 o'clock class. I'm pretty sure he had a class at 1 too. But he said, I would like to speak with you as soon as possible. I don't know, A, if that means anything, and B, if it does mean something, what it means. I have no idea what's going on there. He sounded serious, but he always sounds serious. I sat with him at lunch today, but the problem was he was in a crowded table and there was absolutely no way I could have sat next to him until the guy who was sitting next to him left, and then I did sit next to him. And I didn't talk to him much because he's really quiet and he was all the way across the table, and my other friends kept talking to me, and I tried to include him in the conversation, and I said hi to him and acknowledged him. So hopefully nothing's wrong. Maybe he just wants to see me. I don't know. But it's the same thing as you. I don't really know what I hope. I haven't seen him enough to really gauge how things are going. Things are going weird. That's how they're going. I have no idea what that text means. But yeah. Let's see, I had something else to tell you that I didn't tell you. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just so tired. I really needed to take a nap, but now Ben's coming over after his class that ends at 2:50, and that's in 20 minutes. And I don't really have I could take a 10-minute nap. I could do that, right? Because after this I'll be, oh yeah, and did I mention, I got into the play Coriolanus. Rehearsals are from 9 to 12, and me and another guy are in the same 8 a.m. calc class, so this is going to be a terrible semester. For the first part, just sleep-wise, it's going to be terrible, but him and I we can commiserate about it. But yeah, so today, depending on when I get out of the production meeting, which will probably be the same time, 11 or 11:30, I don't get to go home and sleep. I get to go to the Coriolanus rehearsal. It's going to be lots of fun, and I get to be there till 12. Because today is our first rehearsal, but half the cast is in Symphonicron, so they sent out an email being like, oh yeah, if you could just come over after Symphonicron rehearsal, we won't make our rehearsal too taxing, we'd just like to see you. And I'm like, well, I have a production meeting, so I'm going to be later than everybody else. Sorry. I was a lot politer about that. I'm not mad at them, it's just a sucky situation. For me, because I don't get to sleep for my 8:30 no wait, I don't have an 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. I can sleep. Oh, no wait, I wouldn't. Tomorrow's Thursday, not Tuesday. See, classes started today, so I feel like it's a Monday. And if it were a Monday, then I would have an 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday. But I don't have an 8:30 a.m. on tomorrow, because tomorrow's not Tuesday. Also, labs don't start this week. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. Oh crap, I just realized I haven't gotten the lab book either. There are 2 textbooks I haven't gotten. I forgot about the lab book, and I don't even think it's available yet. And I didn't get my tonal theory textbook because I wasn't in the class until yesterday. I'm a mess. I really am. But it sounds like I've been having a slightly easier time than you, so we can just be a mess together. And I think that's all I had to say. It's also almost 10 minutes. So I hope your week is going really, really well. We'll figure out when we're doing the video at some point. And goodbye.